This is a very dangerous four-way intersection that crosses between cars and trams, and I'm going to create a traffic light system that'll make this a lot safer. This is a diagram I built. It's color coded so I can tell which line will be operating on which route. Of course, the lines in the middle are for the trams and the rest are for the road. There's going to have to be 9 routes on this one. The last route I think only had 7, but this one's going to have 9. It has to use a different traffic controller than the last one because it's a totally different system. I tend to program all traffic lights that use the same system on the same channel so that I can time them in a way to eliminate traffic jams. But when there's a different type of intersection, I have to put it on a different channel and give it a controller. So, according to this diagram, I'll put this on channel 2. I'll give it 9 routes. Either 8 or 9 phases, it depends. Okay, so Route 1 is going to be for one of the going to be the car route. This will be a tram route, car, tram, and it'll go back and forth. The right turn signal, let's see. It'll be on, actually I should give it 10 routes because each route is going to need its own right turn signal. Route 9 will be on while Route 1 is on. And so, okay. It's auto-saving. I can't do anything right now. Come on now. Okay. Route 10 will be on. Route 9 and 10 will be on while the tram signal is operating. Okay. Route 10 will be on while Route 2 is off. Actually, no, wait. I'm getting a little confused here. I might need to change my diagram a little bit. Okay. Route 10 will be on while Route 2 is on. Actually, Route 9. Well, while Route 3 is on, I should get... I guess Route 10 will be on while Route 3 is on. Route 9 and 10 while the next tram signal is on. Route 9 while Route 5 is on. Route 9 and 10 while the next tram signal is on. Route 10 while the 4th one, and then... Okay, I'm not going to need a 9th phase, though. Well, this lineup looks like it might work, but I'm not sure exactly. Okay, I'm going to have to give the trams 60 seconds to go through the light. As I learned previously, if they don't have enough time to stop at the station and then go through the light, they're going to get stuck if they don't have track clearance. And the whole thing becomes a big mess. Okay, Route 4 is also a tram route, so that one gets 60 seconds of green light as well. Okay, Route 6, all the even numbers are tram lights. Wait, these aren't for routes, these are for phases. Let me change something. Phase. This is phase 1, phase 2. Okay, 4, 6, 8. Okay, all the even numbers are for tramlet routes then. I was getting a bit confused for a second. Oh wait, that's too many seconds. I don't want to create a huge traffic jam anyway. Just in case the lights change while the tram is still going through the intersection, I'll give it a few more seconds, I guess 9 seconds to clear the road before changing the lights. Okay, now what else do I need? I'm going to need 4 of these to stop the cars, 4 of these to program those. Let's see, what else do I need? Need to find the correct traffic light. Okay. Still looking. This one's a left light, correct? No, it looks like it faces right. Okay, I'll need 4 of these. Now I need one that faces left. Okay, 4 of these. And let's see. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now I need 4 of these. And now I need some poles to put them on. Okay. I usually make it so that the north-facing road is always Route 1. That keeps things simple. So we'll start programming the traffic lights for Route 1 first. First I need something to support the lights, a signal gantry. Let me look for one. Here's a long one. That ought to do it. That ought to do the trick. Okay. I'm going to need one of these to go over here. So, now it's time to program it. This one's on channel 2. Right turn, click this so that the yellow light also becomes an arrow. The left lights are set for Route 1. The right lights are set for Route 9, if I remember correctly. And now I need one of these that faces the other direction to let cars know when they can turn left. Channel 2, left light, click the check mark. Okay, these are both on Route 1. Because when it turns red, you can't make a left turn. Because then one of these trams are going to be going through here. Okay, now I need one of these. 4 meters above the ground. Channel 2, Route 1. Okay. They haven't all gone through the programming yet. It'll take a while before the system resets itself. Let's take a look. Okay. Now, I'm going to program one of these tram routes. Put a tram stopper here. I always have trouble with the tram stoppers on this game. I'm not really that confident that they're going to work. I might have to introduce another much more complicated system where the trams tell the traffic lights to turn red to stop the traffic while they cross the tracks. And an even more complicated system to make sure trains don't crash into each other on switches like this. Because the game doesn't understand that when there's a train traveling on this one, this line is not clear. It just doesn't understand it. So this is on channel 2, route 2, one of the tram lines. Right now it says stop because the line is not, the traffic light's not in use. Okay. Right now the right turn signal is working. I think this one might be slightly out of alignment. Let me take a look at that. Well, traffic lights usually go over the exact center of the lane. Not sure if they need to be, but if it isn't, then I'll move it. Mainly because I like being neat. Okay, now we'll work on route 2. I mean, not route 2, route 3 and 4. Okay, I'm gonna need to turn. Okay, this is a left turn signal. Gonna need to turn that around so that's facing the right way, of course, and one of these as well, and one of these right-facing ones. Rotating it is so hard sometimes. Hard to get it precisely where you want it. Okay, lift all of these to 4 meters tall. And then one by one, move them to the appropriate lane. Hold on. Just a second. Okay, here it is. This one's gonna go here. The left light is like this, channel 2. They're both set to route 3. Of course, after I finish this, I'm going to test it to see if it's working. Okay, this is the middle light. Channel 2, route 3. It gets to be a little bit confusing at some point, especially when I include a right turn signal. Okay, channel 2, this is a right turn signal. The left lights are set to route 3. If I remember correctly, I was going to set the right lights to route 10. I'm not entirely sure of that though. Okay, this tram line is going to be route 4. So, tram stopper. Channel 2, route 4, no force go on green. Just 2 more road routes and 2 more tram routes left. So I'm gonna go ahead and put both of these on the road. Okay, I usually make the east-facing road the second route when it comes to traffic. So we'll program this one next. Trying to get it exactly 270 degrees, but that's not going to happen. It's not precise enough. But you're probably not even going to notice anyway. Okay, I might run out of storage space if I keep this video going, so I'm just going to pause it until I get to the next step besides building the traffic lights. Okay, now we're going to actually program the cars to stop. Of course, to do that, we need the traffic stoppers. Now, because these are one-way streets, the traffic stoppers have to be facing the right way, because if not, they will spawn cars in the opposite direction. For some reason, one-way streets in this game, they make cars appear not just at the beginning of the road, but also within the road. So that's something to watch out for. Now, exactly where to place them is a little bit of guesswork. Sometimes they stop a little bit behind, just slightly behind it. Of course, there's also the problem where cars don't want to stop because the game is skipping. That's a problem I can't fix. Unless I could stop the game from skipping, of course. In fact, even right now, I have to have the camera at a certain angle just so it won't skip. Why does it always take forever for the objects menu to load? Okay, this one's east facing. I forgot which route that was. Now I'm gonna have to refer back to it. It's on Route 5. Okay, I already mentioned this in another video, but to set up the traffic stopper and the traffic slave so that it stops the traffic, you just click on this icon, click on the traffic slave, put it on channel 2 because that's the channel that the traffic controller is on, and then set it up for Route 5 because that's which route this is. There's also other options. You can delay the time. Delaying start of the slave basically means delaying when it actually stops the traffic. Like, if I don't want them to stop at the yellow light, but instead I want them to make it look like they're trying to beat the light, I could delay it by like maybe 2 or 3 seconds, and it would look like some cars are actually trying to beat the yellow light. But I don't want to do that because they do that anyway, and some even drive through red lights. So that's actually going to make it worse if I delay it. I could also delay clear and make it take longer for it to let them through the traffic stopper. I usually just keep those at the default though. Okay, now, of course, it has to be attached to this. You use an invisible track because you don't want it to be seen, of course. Which one of these is Route 1? That's this one, the north-facing one. I'm going to do that one next. And so on and so forth. I don't want to use too much space on the phone, so I'm going to pause this until I finish. Okay, all the traffic slaves and traffic stoppers are attached to the road, and the tram signals are also working. So in the next video, I'm going to test this intersection.